What's good, people? How you guys doing out there? Just trying to make sure everybody's cool and okay. It's your boy. So, I'm not just doing my normal stuff. I mean, if you guys might have heard my podcast and everything else, I think that was probably one of the hardest, one of the next to like one of emotional episodes I've actually done. So, it's kind of crazy what's going on nowadays. All I could say is just like, for all those who are protesting and angry and everything, please be careful. Do it at discretion, good discretion. Try not to get in amongst the crowds to where people are looting and stealing and whatnot. Just be careful out there doing all this stuff, man. For real. It's pretty grisly out here right now. And, just because I know I'm fed up. I'm tired. I'm tired of just seeing my people, my friends, like anybody like that. I'm worried about everybody every day. I'm not even worried about myself like that. I'm worried about my niece, my nephew, my brothers, my cousins, everybody, man. And it's just crazy right now. Just got to be careful and be mindful about the stuff that we are dealing with. I want the people who feel like they're above the law, they need to be held accountable for their actions, because honestly, all that shit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You're still a human being outside your badge, and you're still a human being regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still should be held accountable for your actions regardless of any event. I mean, that's why it's imperative to vote, regardless if people feel like they don't need to vote and everything, or that their vote doesn't matter and everything else. The stuff that goes on in your city does matter. You have to be out there, you're voting for your judges, for your city councils, all of that. It's not just dealing with the president and everything else like that. All that shit is imperative. So stuff like what happened to George Floyd doesn't happen to everyone else in their cities when it does. And mad shout out to the mayor of Minnesota, Jacob Frey, F-R-E-Y. Mad shout out to him. Like, obviously, like, he sees it, he understands. And even though he's not a man of color, but he understands the fact that if a person is being blatantly ostracized and put out there, and then you're getting treated in a way that where your white counterparts isn't, then that is a problem. And how he sees it, that is straight. What happened to George Floyd was straight murder. And for him wanting to get him to be arrested, the police officer who did it to be arrested, more power to him. And just it's crazy, man. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I can't even really do a podcast. Like most of the stuff that I would normally do or talk about or say without, we're just barely we're not even getting out of this stuff. We're still dealing with a pandemic, you know what I'm saying? We're dealing with all of this shit. We're dealing with everything. And honestly, at the end of the day, we got to start looking out for each other regardless. I'm proud to see people out there protesting the right way. And, And they're, because everybody's lives matter, but everyone's lives matter more, will matter more when black people's lives matter as well. Hopefully I'm saying it right, but I'm just can't even go on social media without the whole stream and people getting slapped with curfews and everything. I'm like, man, I'm trying to make sure I get off of work without getting, like, pulled over. Like, what you doing? I got my freaking ID. I got my freaking job ID and, like, two letters from the job to make sure that I don't get pinched or tagged or anything, It's fucking nuts, man. And it's like, we on some dystopian type bullshit, and it's like, what happened? Like 2019, it was like mad normal. And it's just like, damn, what the fuck is going on, dude? It's like, I'm done. I'm tired. I want to get back to, a lot's changed, especially for me. And, like, we're all dealing with our own internal struggles and everything else. And then we still got to deal with the shit outside. Man, real talk, man. If you got to talk to somebody about some shit, talk to them. You know what I'm saying? It is, man. It's just so much shit. And it's like, I'm damn near in the close to the epicenter of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, man, just be careful out there, you guys. Please. Just be careful out there. If you guys are protesting, do it at the right discretion, at your discretion. Do it at the right way. Do not get involved with the looting and everything. Be careful with that. Don't get sucked up into the people doing the negative side of the protest and everything. But honestly, at the end of the day, something's got to change. If not, it's going to be changing somehow. We've been trying to get through all this at a day-to-day. Oh, man. Man, just be careful out there, you guys, all right? I love y'all. Straight out.